Hi, this is Daniel from dailystruggles.org. This is a brief tutorial on the Ubuntu Linux 904 desktop running the GNOME desktop. If you are a new user to converting from Windows to Ubuntu, one of the first things you want to know is how you start everything. Down here on this corner over here, this is just to show the desktop. Where you actually start is over here on the top. All of these three right here are all of your controls, your basic controls of the system. By default, you should have a Firefox installed, and you should also have a mail client, which is Evolution, installed. So we'll go through some of the brief programs that are installed. You have a calculator, you have a DVD creator, a CD creator, you have the terminal, which is where you're going to run all command lines from, a text editor, which is a very powerful tool. You can change which code you're viewing in it. You also have your password encryption, and you have the command or the program to take a screenshot right there, or you can also just print the screen. You have games that are installed by default. You have the GIMP image editor, which is installed by default. You have internet tools like the Pigeon Internet Instant Messenger. You have the Firefox web browser. You have the Evolution mail client. You have a Kija software or a soft phone, which is about the same thing as Skype. You also have a terminal server client, transmission BitTorrent client, and remote desktop viewer. You also have a OpenOffice, which you should be able to do pretty much anything that you can do in Microsoft Office. You should be able to do in OpenOffice. Programming. You can install pretty much any kind of programming tool from the Add Remove program or the Synaptic Package Manager, and it would be able to be added to your programming. Sound and video, by default, you have a default media player and a default movie player, so you can watch your movies and listen to your music. You also, if you don't find your program installed, you can either go to the Add Remove here and try to locate your program by just entering some basics about the program right here. And say if I wanted an HTML editor, I could just click Editor, or I could click HTML or type in HTML, and it would bring back results appropriate for that particular search. Or if I was also trying to find a program, I could use this Synaptic Package Manager to do the same thing. Synaptic Package Manager has more packages, and not all of them are specifically for the Ubuntu system, so it is a more powerful tool. In your places, you will gain access to connecting to servers or connecting to remote computers. If you click on Connect to Server, you can set up a default location or a custom location, which you could set that anywhere from your neighbor's house to a camera you have set up outside to your local camera that's you know, sitting right there at your webcam or something. You can also bookmark any of these places, and you would do that by simply, when you open the place up, you'll have, it's almost like a browser, or it is a browser, and you'll have a bookmark tool right here, and you just click add bookmark and it will add that bookmark. The system on the top, the preferences, this is for each user. For each user has all of these preferences. So Bob could have his own Bluetooth devices, and Jim could have his own Bluetooth devices. So all of these preferences is per user. Administration, this is for global. So be careful how you set your permissions. You're on a Linux machine, and if you set your permissions too low, then you might accidentally make changes to the computer system by accident, and make changes that you can't actually undo. Computer Janitor is a great tool for when you're uninstalling programs. It kind of finds traces that are left behind. And here's your update manager that you will need to update your computer. And your users and groups is to add a user or to add a group. Now this is just a very basic tutorial on the Ubuntu desktop. One other thing really quick, all of your menus are editable. So if you want to change or make changes to moving your buttons so where you feel more comfortable with them, then feel free. Or you can change your programs so where the programs only show the programs that you want to show. So please comment on my tutorial. Let me know if you like it, and I'll try to put another one up as soon as possible. Come and visit me at my website at dailystruggles.org, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. Bye.